Hello, chat,
There you go.
and everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening.
Beepers, would you like to begin?
With the introduction right away? This okay.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Speed
I
run.
am Vtubers. I am a robot Vtuber, and I play a barbarian warforged named Error.
Welcome, Beepers. Yay.
Woo!
Ow!
V.
Hello, I am V. I play Lynn, who is a bard. Yeah,
And used to be the prettiest person in the world.
I am still the prettiest person in the world.
You did get punched out by a Minotaur last time.
It's okay.
That nose is mangled.
We're
I'll be
Wait, the
fine
heal
with
didn't
it.
work for that?
magic plastic surgery. Magic plastic surgery.
Dream.
Hello, hello. I am Dream. I am Nemnessa, and I am an Azamar wizard.
Very fancy.
And I am Scarlet. I am playing Jasper, a goth death cleric who is really into fairies right now. Hence my hat.
It's a good hat.
Good hat.
Also, Goth Death Cleric was a little redundant, but whatever.
Goth, death. Gotta name them both. Gotta be as edgy as possible.
That's fair. And I am Magus. I am the DM, and I am playing everybody else. But welcome to Gilded Blood. Me and these magnificent assholes are going to try to rescue a centaur, maybe. Or leave him. Either way. We'll find out. So,
Rod.
I mean...
He's gonna be dead when we find him.
Okay, so... when last we left our heroes, you successfully, if barely, managed to negotiate an alliance with Erdan Starflower, the Lord of Ships, the one who owns the docks in Redwater. He agreed to help you if you managed to stop the string of murders happening throughout the city, which seem to have claimed his wife as a victim. You rested at the Scarlet Harlot until night, and Andraste, the owner, mentioned she'd be gone for a few days, leaving Ilyana Silvis, the Wood Elf manager, in charge while she was gone. Chiron just barely managed to catch the tail end of their whispered conversation, where Andraste said, "Keep an eye on them, especially the centaur." As night fell, you managed to talk your way into the Leaky Tap, a ramshackle brewery run by a hobgoblin that seemingly only had hybrid folk for customers. You had previously learned that this was possibly a base for the thief organization known as the Covenant. Not all was as it seemed, though. Using a bar fight as a diversion, you managed to sneak into the off-limits areas of the brewery. Loon, Chiron, and Namnessa discovered that the bodies from the warehouse were taken here and dragged to a hidden entrance into the sewers. Namnessa went to scout ahead, might come back one day, while Chiron and Loon went to assist Jasper and Error, who had discovered a basement filled with several angry cutthroats. Battle ensued, and just as things were turning in your favor, the door to the other room swung open. A bald human man, dressed in a red cloak and with eyes burning bright like hot coals, looked at Chiron with a sinister glee. His cloak glowed red, and in a plume of ashy smoke and sulphurous fire, teleported himself and the centaur away. The battle nearly over, you quickly dispatched the rest of the bandits and subdued the bartender. And that's where we're going to start, backing up just a little bit from where we ended last time. So, if you'll scroll down a little bit to where the battle happened, this is the mage who grabbed Chiron, and in a flash of fire and smoke, the two of them teleported away.
Fancy.
But all of the other people are dead, as far as you know. and you successfully manage to subdue and tie up the bartender, leaving him just alive. And tragedy of tragedies, Loon, you know that your nose is sticking 90 degrees in the wrong direction. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
It hurts. But I'm not saying-
Fortunately, it is just cosmetic damage, and you know a quick way of fixing that if you can get some privacy.
Yeah.
you.
It's fine. So the hobgoblin is tied and bound. What do you want to ask? Jasper, you're the only one that saw Chiron get kidnapped, by the way.
Okay, alright, well, F.
Line of sight and all that.
Oh no. Nadu! Nadu said V, keep your mind out of the gutter.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Okay. Who are you really?
He struggles against his binds and says, I'm just a bartender.
How much are they paying you to do this awful thing?
Not enough, apparently. Look, just don't kill me, okay?
You have 30 seconds to tell me where all of these bodies are going to before I end everything for you.
I don't know.
Strong woman, I died.
A strange man came up to me, offered me a lot of gold if he could use my basement and the warehouse, and asked if I didn't ask any questions. That's all. I don't know.
Do you know what he looks like?
He's bald. His eyes glow. It's really hard to miss. He has this really ugly red cloak.
His eyes glow?
Like fire.
Whoa.
Like red?
Fire.
More like the orangish, yellowish range, like more of the top of the fire.
Oh.
Do you know what race he is?
Looks to Error. No. Looks to Jasper. No. Looks to Loon. Human, I guess. Didn't have pointy ears.
Can you give us any more information as to who is doing this?
I never got his name. I just know that they have people in the sewers.
Jasper, like, turns away towards one of the barrels and, like, kicks it, but, like, you know, with her version of strength. And she turns back around at the hobgoblin and she says, "What kind of idiot agrees to do a job without knowing who's telling them to do the job?"
An idiot with bills to pay, and not a lot of customers, and repairs.
Jasper turns to Loon. Anything you'd like to ask?
Okay. Yes. Questions. I'm coming up with questions.
As you say that, he looks at you, and he audibly gasps, "Oh my god! I'm so sorry."
What do you mean?
I mean, I know you elves care a lot about your... He just kind of waves his hand in front of his face. All of that.
What? My nose, I know. I just turn away, because, you know.
How are you still alive?
I don't know. But here I am.
As the bartender and like Lunar like discuss the air, kind of like squats down and like puts his like hand on the hobgoblin's shoulder, saying, "I appreciate you talking with my compatriot, but is that all you know?"
He thinks to himself. There is one more thing, actually.
Huh?
The desk in the office. There's a hidden drawer. I could show you.
What is? So you can go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, Jasper kind of lifts the hobgoblin to his feet and puts a knife to his throat and says, "Show us then."
Damn!
Okay.
Spice?
So he walks through the door, stepping over the bodies.
Obviously, we're all following him, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
I was gonna say, like, oh, goodbye.
Yeah, no, he runs off. Unlocks this door with a key. Unlocks this door with a key. And there is an office that is just filthy. Not like with dirt and grime, but with papers everywhere. Half of them burned. But he takes out another key from his pocket. Unlocks the top drawer of the desk. Doesn't open it, but leaving the key in there, reaches underneath the desk
Wait. Oh.
and pulls out another drawer
Oh.
that wasn't visible.
I thought he was gonna pull like a weapon. I thought he was gonna pull a weapon.
Yeah,
It's
he
a
just pulls
bomb!
out the Glock.
He has the
And then
first
we all
ever shotgun.
I assume you guys took his crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a nice crossbow. Chiron would have loved it.
No.
Aww.
While that's going on, Nabnessa,
Hello, hello.
you are just about near the bottom of the ladder. It's a long trip. It's a couple hundred feet. But as you're about to reach the bottom, you're about 10 feet up on the ladder. And you hear a bam. And coughing as if somebody just like had a bunch of smoke blown in their face. There's a struggle and something heavy hitting something else. And you can hear the unmistakable sound of a body hitting the floor.
Huh. My arms are killing me. What was that?
A female voice says, "What was that? What's going on?"
Uh-oh.
And a male voice responds, "We were found. We have to go. This is the last one." All right, load them onto the boat. Let's go now. Do you have the map? I'm not in a hurry. Shit. We'll go the long way. And you can hear the sound of something heavy being dragged across the floor, across the stone floor, and the sound of a boat suddenly shaking in the water, splashing. What do you do?
Can I sneak?
Yeah, you can make a stealth check.
Yeah, I'll do a stealth check.
Sure. Give me your bestest stealth.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
goodbye.
Dream. No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, one of those was good. So as you're about to step down, you hear somebody say, "Shh! What's that?" "I don't know. I didn't hear anything." Shut up, you fool." Sound of steps. Very careful steps on wet stone, making their way to you. What do you do?
Wait, I'll take my wand out, but I'll still sneakily approach the door.
Well, you're on a ladder.
So I'm still going down the ladder?
Yeah, you haven't yet reached the bottom of the ladder.
Okay. Then I'll start pulling out my wand while I'm going down the ladder.
Excellent. 1 second. What you find, you see, this is what you see so far. I'm gonna switch screens real quick. You might have to scroll down a little bit, guys.
Oh, I see it.
Or is it only just... Wait. Roll 20, what are you doing to me? Everybody should be able to see this.
Oh, I see like this right here, but it's very pixelated.
Oh, I only see a black screen.
Yeah, I just see a little pixelated corridor.
Oh, now it's now loaded.
What the heck? It's completely black for me.
I see a little, like, no. Like a stair, no. Like a hallway.
Yeah, like a hallway, like an L-shaped hallway.
Hmm.
Why is it hidden from me? Oh, there we go. There we go. That took forever.
Did it
See
pop
it?
up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, just around the corner, you hear somebody footsteps coming towards you. It's very dark. You can barely see.
Goodbye, dream.
Oh man, I'm nervous.
You got this.
But they're slowly moving closer.
Oh no.
You pull out your wand and wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Oh my god, Nessa.
Okay. So you're about
Yeah,
10 feet up. You're just barely above the ceiling. So you're not immediately visible. But you see a figure walk up wearing very well-made leather armor, holding a dagger
no.
and a crossbow,
Oh no.
and
Oh
is looking
my.
around. You can make one more stealth check to see how well you can stay hidden. It's going to be hard, though. They already know something's wrong.
Dream, you got your 7 HP, mage.
Wait, why am I 7 HP?
Because you're squishy.
I thought
Oh,
I
wait, no,
had
you
more.
should be higher than that. That might have been,
Yeah.
that might not have updated properly.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you should be more than that. Let me just...
Dream's gonna die.
Yeah, it should be 13.
Yeah, it absolutely should be 13.
Oh, another Nessa. Hello.
There's 2 dreams! Oh my god.
It's getting
You
out of
wish.
hand. My
Double dream.
focus.
Now there are 2 of them.
Oh,
So-
no, it's great for me now.
Yeah, sorry. It's going to take a quick second while I fix this.
Thank
Oh.
you, please, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
So, you got... Damn, alright. The DC was 16.
Let's go, dream.
Ah.
Oh
Without
man.
without your giant magic gauntlet, which is honestly like almost the bulk of what you have of your weight, you managed to press yourself up against the wall of the tunnel, and the person, whoever they are, she walks right underneath you, looks up. There's a long, pregnant pause as she makes a perception check. And does not
Oh,
reach you.
that was so close though.
Oh,
God.
Toledo.
So you manage to pass the check to not be immediately found, and also you beat her perception. Quince says, "We have to go, now!" and sprints down out of the way. You hear the sound of a boat pushing off,
Oh,
and it begins to pick up speed, almost as if it's being pushed or pulled along.
Huh.
Hmm. I wonder what
Switching
that-
gears real quick.
Yes,
So
I'm
the,
so
the rest
freaking
of you. Hell yeah, that was... Ugh. That would have been close. The rest of you. There is... The desk is covered with several sheets of paper that look immediately familiar. They're lists written in perfect script. Dozens of them.
Oh, this is
Strangely, though,
yeah.
although several of these scripts have been crossed out, like several of the bits of the list were crossed out, none of them have been crossed out all the way to the bottom yet. Anybody who wants to can make a perception or investigation check.
You
I
guys have better perception, right?
I have 3 in perception.
You should have good investigation, though, Error.
Yeah, I have 1 to investigation, but I have the artifact thing, right?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Like a roll. I'll do the investigation.
Yeah, so if you go to your character sheet, click investigation, we'll take the higher number. Or just roll it manually. Do it again.
Oh,
That's why we do advantage, guys.
let's go.
Hi.
Okay, so you can tell looking at these as your vision focuses and narrows. I imagine it's a lot like that scene in The Iron Giant when he focuses in on anything going around him. His eyes kind of not quite telescope, but they
Zoom a little
narrow.
bit.
Yeah, they zoom and narrow.
Yeah, that's basically exactly. Like kind of zooms a little bit. You can hear like a little like a little like the clicking of metal basically.
Mm-hmm. You can tell that these pieces of parchment are all very different in age. Some of them have been crumpled up and then were flattened out again. Some of them have been barely touched. It looks like whenever they got near the bottom of the list, a new list appeared, and the old one was discarded. Like whoever's making these lists keeps changing what they want.
Weird.
So basically, like they will like never finish it, but they'll make a new one, like changing their mind basically.
The latest list, as far as you can tell, that a really high investigation check, is sitting at the top of the pile. It had maybe a dozen things on it, and everything was crossed out except for one thing at the bottom.
What was that one thing at the bottom?
Centaur, male.
Chiron!
And then also at the top of the list is written in the same perfect font, but the same size as the rest of it. So it's hard to actually see that it's a title or a header. It looks like it's just part of the same list, but it just says Final Order.
Not my homie, Chiron.
No, our homie. No, but you guys don't know. Hold on. Is Error the only one that has seen the list at this point?
You all can see it, but he's the one that's checking them out, trying to garner more information about them.
So Jasper takes the opportunity to inform Loon and Error that Chiron got stolen.
No,
And
my homie.
Era's eyes widen a little bit. He's just like, so they finished their list then.
It would seem so, but
We need to get him back.
we do.
Yeah.
Where he went, you three don't know.
We're on a race against the clock at this point.
Oh,
Now, the hidden drawer has several sheets of paper. But although the text, the characters used are common, C, D, A, etc., they're written in some kind of a code.
Like a cipher.
Like a cipher that I don't know that anybody here knows. I didn't mean to click that. Nope, none of you know.
So sad.
So you'd either need to take this code to somebody who is familiar with it, or try to brute force decipher it, which would be an intelligence check.
We should probably just take it back with us to Andraste.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of information that we should tell her.
Yeah. Like, she might
Loon-
know someone who could crack it.
Loon, I'll say, as you're watching everybody do this, you see Jasper pull out the papers. You can recognize Thieves' Cant. You don't know it, but you see enough of it.
Yeah,
And you know a half dozen people that know Thieves' Cant.
yeah. I can take that paper for you. I probably can find someone to decipher that or whatever.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
One thing is pretty obvious. The bottom of each of these letters, because it's formatted like a letter, like a correspondence. They're initialed at the bottom with the initials VM.
VM.
In a very like John Hancock style, over exaggerated, big, look how important I am script.
Huh.
VM.
It was V the whole time.
Ba-da-dum,
believe
ba-dum,
this.
Stands for V.
ba-dum.
I'm joking.
It stands for V Megavillain.
Oh,
I am actually the mega villain of this whole thing. That's kid.
I mean,
Alright, so I think we're kinda done here, right?
yeah. And as a reminder, the bartender did say that there is a hidden entrance to the sewers somewhere in this place. That's what they were using his establishment for. Loon, you know where that is, and you saw Namnessa scout ahead. Whether or not you want to share that is up to you. I mean, fuck Namnessa, right?
Leave them alone.
She's a sweet girl. I won't do that to her. We need to get this figured out, but also Nessa jumped into a big hole, and I don't know where the hell if she's okay or not. So maybe you should look into that. Just an idea.
Like, she's alone?
Yeah, she's alone.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Wait. No! I was gonna do
Wait,
something.
Beepers,
No.
what?
Oh, I was gonna ask. Aaron's gonna ask what we're gonna do with the bartender.
well, you will find out in a second. Namnessa.
Oh, you're going to Namnessa. Oh, okay, I thought we're like just teleporting to Namnessa.
So you wait a couple of seconds. You're fairly certain that you're out of range. If you wanted to move out of your spot, you wouldn't be found. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna walk down the rest of the 10 feet, but very quietly,
Okay.
and just wait.
Make a perception check. Pretty good.
Ooh!
As you're sitting there listening, you can hear the soft bickering of a man and woman going into the distance. Can't really tell the direction. The sewers are very... They seem to go in lots of different directions. The echoes keep bouncing off of each other. But it's getting quieter and quieter, along with the sound of a small boat drifting through water. I say water, that's a nice way of saying just a bunch of shit and piss. It smells awful.
Ew.
Oh,
It is rank. One thing you also hear, though, is the soft chittering of some kind of creature, like the gnawing of something of teeth on bone, and a chittering noise. It's pretty close.
I'll step 2 spaces forward just to see around the corner.
Sure. And as you do that, you see the biggest rat you've ever seen.
Oh God, run!
Holy rat!
Run!
It is a solid
It's so
4 feet
cute.
long and 2 feet wide, and it is chewing on what you believe is the remains of a human arm.
I've played enough Dark
What
Souls
is
to know where this
like-
is going.
No,
Oh
this
my-
is
And as you look at it, it looks at you, and it screeches. Roll
Oh
initiative.
my god.
It's gonna maul you, Dream. Run! It's the boss of the campaign.
The whole campaign.
Because Dream, and so far just Dream, is an initiative now. So that's fun.
Oh man.
You got this,
It's-
Dream.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's a raid boss.
If I can, what is there? Okay, it's not bad. All right, I beat you by 1.
Oh no.
The giant rat goes first.
Oh, no.
Giant
I
rat.
am so sorry. It rushes up to you.
Migi, thank you so much for
And
the
is going to
raid.
take
Hello,
a big
Raiders.
old chomp.
Why does your hat say MILF? Because, man, I love fairies. We're playing D&D,
There's no way
that's
Dream's gonna
why.
lose to a rat. There's no way. Please.
That'd be the funniest thing on the goddamn planet.
Thank you for the
Giant
raid,
rat,
Migi.
the final
Does a
boss.
20 hit your armor?
Oh my God, the rat!
I only have 13.
No.
Well,
oh
it bites
my
onto you
god.
for 3 points of damage,
Oh,
and I need you to make a Constitution
All right,
saving
Migi,
throw.
thanks.
yeah, it
I love
has,
you
it has the
too,
bubonic
buddy.
plague.
I love you too.
It's a plague rat.
Migi only comes around when I look sufficiently stupid.
Oh, you barely managed to succeed.
Oh my
okay.
god.
As it bites into you, you knock it off. You see that its teeth, sharp, worn, and jagged. There are bits of old, decaying flesh from its previous meals hanging off of it, and a thick green slime seeps into its saliva. But you avoid the disease that it would have given you.
Oh, thank God.
But you do take 3 points of damage,
That we didn't start a pandemic in the
and
city.
it is your turn.
Okay.
Thank you for following, Renari.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna cast Thunderwave on it.
Oh, Thunderwave.
Oh my
I
god!
got it over.
Monka.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
I ain't
Forrest.
taking nothing from a rat.
I love it. Okay, I need to make. It's a dexterity saving throw.
The rat somehow dodges it. I swear, this rat's gonna be the final boss.
It's a dex save on Thunder Wave, right? Or is it Constitution? If you if you go to your spell sheet and click the
Constitution.
little eye icon,
Yeah,
it's Constitution. Okay. So fun fact, I am rat. I do not have good Constitution. But I crit.
Oh my God! I told you.
No,
I told
the
you.
rats!
The rat is the final boss. I'm
Super
telling
rat.
you.
Super
This rat's
rat.
gonna kill me.
Gonna die to a rat.
Big
But-
rat energy.
I still take half damage, so roll, and I'll take half.
Before it's 2 damage. Oh.
5. Okay, so it is 2 damage,
Oh.
but although it is a big rat, it is still just a rat. That is a mighty blow. It is not happy about it. But You still have movement left. You can move back if you want.
This rat.
I'm gonna go into the.
Okay. If you move, I do get an attack opportunity against you. You okay with that?
Hmm. No, I'm actually gonna stay in the same spot.
Okay.
Ah.
On the
I'll
rat's
just glare
turn,
at the rat.
Gotta face the rat head on.
on the rat's turn, it's going to take another bite out of your leg
Oh my god.
Oh!
for a miss.
Jesus!
This time you see it coming, and you manage to jump out of the way. It hisses at you, but its eyes are bloodshot. It is, for its size, it is very thin, emaciated, and it looks like it wants ASMR for dinner. Your turn.
I'll do a Ray of Frost on it.
All right, make an attack roll. Oh, buddy.
Oh man.
Fucking hell.
Why can't I kill this thing?
Oh my
Kill
god.
everyone!
Look at the
Why
wall.
won't
This is
you
like the
die?
most pathetic fight I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god. Teammates, I get perfect throws. Rats, I get.
We just see Nessa get mauled alive when we come
True.
down there.
True.
Wizards are a powerhouse at range, but unless you have a very specific build, melee is a weakness.
Yikers.
I'm gonna bite you again, unless you want to run away.
Run from the rat.
No, I'm not running from this rat.
Oh my
Hell
god,
yeah.
Dream.
I hit you.
No.
Get wrecked, Dream.
You take another 4 points of piercing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my
See-
god.
Wait, is Nessa vaccinated? They should be fine.
Not against rat.
No! Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Well,
god, double 18s? Where was that 10 seconds ago?
I know.
It's your turn. The rat is just gnawing onto you. You kick it off, but it looks like it wants another taste.
I am gonna kill this thing.
You're gonna die to a rat.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
kill
Ray
it.
of Frost again.
Awesome.
Oh!
Let's
crit.
go.
Now,
Why?
normally, as a quick reminder, normally when you make any ranged attack at melee, you have disadvantage. But, big but, a rat isn't smart enough to understand the signs of magic and does not attempt to block your spell.
Why?
But a humanoid would attempt to slap at your hands as you're trying to make your runes in the air. So there would normally be a disadvantage, but a beast would not know to do that. So you crit. So you deal double damage. So it would be 2d8 damage.
Ooh!
Yes.
It only had 5 HP left. So
Let's go,
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah, thank you. It's dead.
Yo,
I
Let's
imagine-
go.
I like to imagine. So, you have a very complicated gauntlet most of the time, with specific switches and dials for fire energy and cold energy, absorbing mana and dissipating mana, all these sorts of things that you know pretty well. This wand has no buttons. And so it takes you a few tries to get the hang of it, until you just decide to take the wand and stab it into the rat's face, cast Ray of Frost at point blank range, and its head freezes backwards, a huge icicle appearing over its shoulders, which slowly detaches, taking the head with it, shattering into 1,000 ice cubes as the giant rat falls over dead, bleeding putrid, dark red blood all over the walkway. You killed the rat though, buddy.
Let's
At least I
Yeah.
got it.
So that's
Wow.
something.
Dream did not back down, and that was so worth.
Honestly,
I
though,
felt-
that was good.
Oh man, I was scared. Can I loot the rat?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Okay.
We're gonna find gold.
It is a rat carcass.
I mean,
Dream looted. Rat carcass.
My
In a
gosh.
fucking sword.
you definitely managed to very deftly pull out the insides of this rat and find nothing inside. But there's a bunch of
Ah.
entrails. You can take that with you if you want.
Hmm. No. Wait, yeah.
You're actually considering it. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, I want to wear it as a necklace for the other rats.
What the shit,
That'll teach
dude?
them.
Alpha
Intimidation. Intimidation.
You wrap around the small intestine of this rat, tie it into a knot as a
Oh.
necklace.
No.
That's sadly worth it. And I
That-
just,
That is amazing. But you have lost sight of the two non-rats that you know of. What would you like to do now?
I'm just gonna wait for a little bit and catch my breath because I'm wounded. Can I tend my wounds or no?
Yeah. So if you want to, it takes an hour, but you can take a short rest where you roll your hit dice and heal by that amount.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
So, going to your character sheet, you have. Looks like you should have 2 hit dice.
Yeah.
They're both d6s. So if you roll 1, take that result, add your Constitution bonus, and you heal that much.
Okay, so +1.
Yeah. So a d6 plus 1. You heal 6 HP.
Hey.
Heals you to almost full.
Ooh,
That does take you an hour to very carefully clean out and dress the wound, bandage it, make sure that there aren't any weird rat chunks in your blood. So you're going to be kind of immobile for an hour while that happens. But you can easily go to one of the crates in the corner, take a sit, and do that while you listen to the beautiful ambiance of what you can only imagine is excrement falling through grates in the ceiling.
okay.
What
yeah,
a lovely
I'll-
place to
romantic.
get wounded.
I mean, you managed to avoid the disease twice. I am so proud. A wizard
worth
a wizard that succeeds a Constitution save. I've never heard of it before. Amazing. But heading back into the brewery, the rest of you, Error and Jasper, you find out, as Loon tells you, that Namnessa has scouted ahead into the sewers, where he and she and Kyran learned the bodies were being taken.
Mm.
What do you do?
I turn to the hobgoblin and I say, one last thing before we go.
He gulps.
We know people, certain people in this city that you don't want to mess with. If you say a peep to anyone about the fact that we were here, we will find you, and you won't want us to.
He seems incredibly. Make an intimidation check.
Aight.
Let's go,
Alright,
Scarlet.
let's go, Scarlet going with the intimidation check, even though I don't have very good charisma. Let's go.
You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
Alright,
You're gonna get a crit. I can feel it.
Intimidation. That is so
And,
poor.
God.
What does he do?
Oh, Magus disappeared from roll 20.
Uh-oh.
Magus!
Did he DC?
Windows auto restart.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, in the meantime.
Well, hello, everyone.
Yes, hello everyone. Hold on, I'm gonna open a new Google Chrome window.
And we're gonna watch cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Smash Bros. Brawl Trophy Gallery music. There we go.
It's immersive.
While we wait, if you all haven't heard of the D&D Discord for Gilded Blood, now's your chance. If you would like to speak with the players and the DM of this beautiful campaign, make sure you join our Discord.
It's very exciting.
It's very exciting, yes. Alright, I'm posting it in the chat right now.
And you could also theory craft about what's happening in this world.
Of
It's
course.
absolutely bonkers.
Absolutely crazy. Join the
Absolutely
Palindria D&D
bonkers.
group today. It should be called Gilded Blood. I don't know why we never changed the name, but we didn't, so.
Well, sometimes things happen. But it does not degrade the value of this Discord. Welcome back, Magus. I hope you're back.
Pain
I'm so
Pickle.
sad.
I am so ludicrously upset.
It's all good. We
It's
did a
alright,
commercial
happens.
break and we advertised the Discord, so it's all good.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let me fix the audio. Because of course it broke. Nothing I love works. You rolled intimidation, right? Something like that?
Yeah, I did, and I
Did
failed.
you roll
I
really
think. No, it was a 4 and an 11.
Okay. So, unless I have a preset, like, DC for charisma-based checks, I usually have them roll against you. Now,
Oh.
since he's kind of not in a good space, he's tied up, near dead, and you can kill him at any moment, we're going to go with advantage on that. So we'll take the 11.
Okay.
And he's going to make a wisdom saving throw to try and see if he can get higher than 11, in which case he maintains his cool.
Okay. Please.
I mean, right?
He better be afraid, or I'm gonna be honest with you. He ain't gonna see a light of day if he's not afraid.
For sure, for sure.
All right, +0. An 8.
Oh, let's go!
Let's go.
So as you say that, making vague threats, normally that wouldn't work. But you're all but a bunch of very strange people that ruined his business, his life, and killed a lot of what he thought were very powerful people.
Okay.
This very strong, sturdy man that, as far as you know, kicked the shit out of a Minotaur. In this situation, he gives. He says, "Okay, I would. Please, just don't. Please." He's terrified.
As long as we understand each other. And Jasper gives like the most evil looking smile of all time.
Hell yeah.
And then gestures to Air. Come along now, scrap metal. We have things to take care of.
Very well.
Out of curiosity, so Jasper, there are a lot of extra features that are common in tieflings, but not necessarily like required. Like all elves have pointy ears, but not all tieflings have sharp teeth. Some do. Does Jasper?
She has fangs.
Oh yeah, I like that. Perfect. And your fangs glint in the candlelight, and he is ruined for the day. But as you guys sit here looking at, while you guys are investigating and intimidating, Loon, Error, and Jasper, I need you each to roll me a D6.
Oh! Oh!
That's
Wow,
good.
Jesus me.
Let's go!
Double sixes. All right.
What the shit?
Nice.
So
Oh, wow.
I assume you guys are moving back through to the trapdoor, which has a ladder that can be pulled down to climb back up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you get to about here, you hear voices coming from above.
Oh, there's people in the bar, probably.
And you hear, "Hello? I'd like to buy another beer, please." "Hello? You left the door open."
Oh shit.
"Shut up! They know that. Come on. He must be hard at work. Why else would he have Why else would he have a secret basement behind a illusory door?"
It's the goblin. It's the goblins.
As you guys get close and you look up, you see that peering down are none other than Jim and Doug, the goblins, each holding what look to be empty tankards. Their pale yellow faces flushed red. They have no idea what just happened, but they look down, recognize the bartender, and give a very lazy half salute with the hand that's holding their tankards. They're smashed and having a great time of it.
Aaron looks at Jasper. Grab him.
Jasper looks at Loon and says, "What do you think, doll?"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Dang. Yeah.
Grab them.
We're gonna grab the
grab 'em.
goblins? Oh my god,
We're
guys.
gonna interrogate the goblin.
Alright, we're gonna grab the goblins.
Okay.
I imagine Eric goes full speed as soon as he got the yes from both of them.
I
Just goes
Okay.
full speed.
Error, make an athletics check to climb up the ladder and grab the goblin and yank them down.
Oh god.
Do you want to rage before you do that?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Jesus. Okay.
Don't kill them though.
Unless I roll a crit, I can't beat that. I don't. So you, like a locomotive, but going upward, you climb the leap up, grab the two goblins by the skulls, and just drop down with a thunderous crash.
And Aaron says, "I have caught them all." And he gives his eyes flicker happily.
And they are absolutely terrified. Wait! Don't kill me! I have so much to live for! Doug, if we don't make it out of here, I want you to know, I love you!
Oh!
I know!
I'll bring them. They're gonna be okay. You know, let's not freak them out too. Just a little.
You say that as a giant metal man rocketed upwards and grabbed them by the face.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
And we're keeping them alive. Aaron like tilts his head as he's confused. We're actually keeping them alive.
Yes, we are.
Do you let go of their faces?
No, Aaron's still holding them. Do I let go?
Let go of them.
The faces.
Aaron like releases them. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
And Doug, hands and knees, curls over to Jim, wraps his arms around him, and they just hug each other and sob.
Oh, why
They're
did you
drunk
guys
and confused.
do this? Why did you choose to do this?
Aaron like kind of like moves his hand forward to pat them. It'll be all right.
What
It's okay.
the fuck? What is this? This is so chaotic. Jasper walks over to the two of them and says, and sighs and rolls her eyes because, you know, she thinks that they're being ridiculous. And then she says, look, all we want to do is get out of here without having been seen. Do you understand?
Doug says, seen? I've never seen you before in my life. Definitely not. Twice now. Not at all. Nope.
That's what I thought. Let's keep it that way.
Wait, can I roll an insight to make sure they'll actually keep the word? Or like what?
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Do it with advantage. You're pretty sure one of them peed out of fear.
Oh, I feel bad.
So if you just go to your
Feels
character sheet and
bad.
click
Jasper
on
doesn't
insight.
care.
Straight up manhandle.
And it's with advantage, right? Roll again.
Yeah. Crit. All right. So as the heads up in the future, if you go to Error's character sheet and just click on one of the skills, it'll automatically roll it twice for you. But you rolled a crit. So, you don't know much about humanoids, but you know the smaller ones tend to be easily cowed. You're fairly certain that they're being sincere, and you would guarantee it.
Aaron like gives like a nod. Well, you understood, Jasper. Now should we go look for Namnessa?
Yes. And then Jasper, as one last, like, you know, because she's high on her power right now, she looks over at the bartender and says, "Don't you have a job to do?"
Oh!
I mean, yeah, it. The ale is upstairs, so can I go?
Get going.
He shimmies because he's bound by rope.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so I cut his rope then.
Okay. And he climbs up the ladder and says, "Hey, lovebirds, come up." And he and Jim and Doug, all three having just the worst day, climb back upstairs.
Poor goblins, we scared the shit out of them, literally.
I broke my nose. No, I didn't really care right now. It hurt.
Oh!
I mean, you say that, Loon, but you can see a reflection off of Era's body. It's bad.
Oh.
My nose.
No.
My nose.
Lynn's
Oh,
gonna need
man.
another
I'm
nose
gonna
job.
excuse myself for a second. I can't look at myself. I can't look at myself.
Poor Loon.
Jasper puts
So,
an arm around Loon and says, "I understand, but right now we have a job to do."
So, as you go up the ladder, single file, Loon, if you're at the bottom, that's plenty of time to change and change back.
Oh,
If you do it quickly.
that is true. I might just do that. Y'all better not say anything. My nose is fine. Fine.
Okay. Making your way up the ladder back into the room. Indeed, Loon's nose is perfectly fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ah.
And I will say, you guys see that the crow person and the lizard person are passed out drunk on the floor, and the Minotaur, his back up against the wall leading outside, with several crossbow bolts into his chest, is breathing softly, having been soundly beaten unconscious.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Holy Toledo.
As the hobgoblin starts wiping the blood off of his bar and pouring a drink for Jim and Doug. He seems to be intent on ignoring you guys and pretending that you don't exist.
Oh.
Good. I guess I'm glad he knows
Yeah.
our deal.
Yeah, he knows our deal now.
Whoever disarmed him can add a heavy crossbow to their inventory.
I think that was Loon, right?
I'll take it. I'll take it and I'll
Alright.
save it for my bud.
Hell yeah. So following Loon's instructions, you're led out to the still open false cask that is bolted to the floor and has a ladder on the inside leading down. The place reeks of sewage.
Hmm.
So
Like, we're talking elementary school bathroom after Taco Tuesday. It's bad.
oh god.
Delicious.
Jasper looks at Loon and Error and says, "Well, this is beyond my element. I'll see you when you come back up."
No, I think we should all go down.
I think Jasper should not be pushing herself. If you said I kicked her.
I don't
Hey, I
want
think
to
you'll
go
be
down
fine.
there.
I think we should just go down there. No, Ness is down there by herself, you know.
Yeah, but
Come on.
also it smells like sewage. I'm not going.
It
I
smells
think we
like
should
hot,
go.
spicy sewage. specifically.
Delicious. Let's go.
Jasper, if you want, I can carry you. You don't have to touch the sewage.
Jasper rolls her eyes and gets on Error's shoulders to ride down.
Amazing.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So, climbing the way down, it's a good 200 feet into the sewers. Maybe more. But getting your way down, you do find, as you touch bottom, that right next to you, sitting on a crate, just finishing up a bandage on their leg, is Namnessa. And Jasper, there is the mangled corpse of the biggest rat you've ever seen 5 feet away from you.
Jasper kind of gags and covers her mouth and her nose.
Hey everyone! I wave the rat intestines at you guys.
Air waves, and then like he points at the rat and says like, "Why do you have that?"
It's treasure, and we can scare off the rats with it.
Oh, God.
I smile at Air.
Are those and you?
It's probably a meat bag thing, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh,
But, having been reunited, what do you want to do? You have some letters that you haven't decoded yet. You can try to have one of you just break the cipher, or you can take it back to somebody who might know more about it. Up to you.
to be sure, who has the papers? I'm guessing Jasper does, right?
Jasper is the one who picked up the papers that are coded, yes.
Yeah, I think they're in my inventory. Well, we came all the way down here. Do we want to explore the sewers, gang?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, I did hear a boat or something of the like a while back.
I will say, Loon, you know that the sewers are like a labyrinth. They were built almost haphazardly, and if you don't know where you're going, you will get lost.
Oh, so maybe we should.
That is common information to Loon based off of Loon's skill set and background.
Okay. Do I kind of maybe possibly know somewhere? No. Okay.
I will say this area, the slums, no,
Okay.
you do not.
Okay. Well, I'll let them know that. Like, we can go looking and exploring, but we have to be very careful, or else we will be stuck here for the rest of our lives. You know. So, just a thought.
Up there with the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah, Jasper slowly looks at Loon and says, "The rest of our lives?"
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to come here in the first place.
As you explain, Loon, you know that these sewers were built over and around a naturally occurring underground river. It was a process of almost a century, but the river was split and diverted dozens, hundreds of times, wrapping back in and around itself to cover the entirety of the city. So that there are grates on the surface that each one of them will now lead to one of these diverted waterways that people just dump their chamber pots into.
Yeah.
The downside is, the way it was built, this underground river, which was the only source of fresh water in the city for 50 miles, was almost entirely polluted forever. Except for the mouth of the source of this underground river, which just so happened to be on the property of the woman who offered to build the sewers. So the person who owns the sewers also owns the only access to fresh water in 50 miles. And that is why she was made into one of the merchant lords. Specifically, Farah Mintleaf, a halfling, was named Lord of Water because anybody who wants to be able to drink and not die must buy water from her.
Damn. Got a monopoly. Wow.
100%. But it was almost made. It's weird. People think it was like made to be confusing on purpose.
We can still travel. I mean, we can go looking. If we try to get out, we get splashed. We're gonna get splashed for shit. But we can still go around looking at least like where the boat is.
Am I still patching?
I'll say you finished patching up at this point.
Oh, I jump off the crate and yell. That sounds like adventure.
Oh god.
Wow.
That is way off course of our mission.
I like how Namnessa is basically just Finn from Adventure Time.
Yeah.
A very quiet
I didn't want to say
Finn.
it, but I mean, you guys can certainly attempt to explore the sewers. If you're trying to find anything specific, fat chance, but
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, and also Era's saying that it's out of mission. Out of course
Yeah,
of the
I feel like
mission.
we've gotten enough at this point that we should report back. We could explore those sewers another time if we have a more specific area to look at.
Yeah, plus the bartender's scared of us, so we could just tell them to let us through. Bada
And-
bing, bada boom.
Loon, you do know one other place that has free access to the sewers.
Okay.
Luke
So we
is,
can
like,
always come back
knowledgeable.
here. Yeah.
It helps having a local. The only local on the party, honestly.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I want to leave.
Yeah, me too.
I'm down for whatever.
I want to go home.
do you-
Go to bed.
Where do you leave to?
Going back to the. I'm guessing we're all going to the
brothel,
Scarlet
yeah?
Harlot. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
We're going to a
fine.
brothel again.
Yeah,
The Scarlet Harlot is a brothel, Loon. You
That is-
worked there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I like how V kind of said that, like all excited, like we're going to a brothel.
Oh, yeah, you see the same people every day.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Hey guys, maybe we'll see a boob.
Whoa!
We do?
Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Hi, kitty.
Making your way out of the sewer and back into the brewery, and then outside into the city. It is still after curfew, so everybody please make for me a stealth check.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't like pressing the character sheet. I don't like it.
I understand. I also prefer to type out. It just makes me feel like I'm more in control. But you all rolled good. All right. At this point, this is almost second nature. Going from the slums to the Scarlet Harlot is incredibly easy. No worry about the guards. You know their patrols, at least in this area at this point. And although there's a lot of them, there's a lot more city. And you can sneak your way into different alleys and around different buildings and through courtyards. Easily enough, you make your way there.
Let's go.
The Scarlet Harlot is, of course, as far as you can tell, empty. At least, anybody who might be staying the night is safely in their rooms. But the main floor, if you scroll up, does have several of the employees sitting there. A few have drinks. At least one, Dronel is playing cards with himself. But as the group makes their way inside, Penelope flies right above and around Error and collides like an arrow straight into Jasper, wrapping her arms around your bicep. As best as she can, she doesn't get quite all the way around. Thin as you are, she's thinner.
Hi, Penelope.
Oh, I was so worried. You took so long. She flutters backwards, looks you up and down. Oh, honey, you smell something dreadful.
Well, unfortunately, our mission brought us to the sewers.
Ilyana, the wood elf manager, perks up. The sewers.
There's a lot to explain.
Where's the centaur?
Jasper kind of looks down.
Taken.
What do you mean, taken?
By the same
Damn.
people we're hunting.
He was not on the list. Like the. You know.
She puts her head into her hands, pulls and says, oh no. Oh no. The mistress, I was given one job. Keep them safe, she said. Keep an eye on them, she said. Especially the centaur. Oh, I didn't know this would be... Do you know where they're going? She perks up. The worry gone from her face. Her eyes laser focused. Her face entirely serious.
Namnessa, I think you know more than the rest of us.
I heard possibly a boat and two people moving what sound like a very. It might have been Chiron. But I didn't go much further. Yeah.
In the sewers.
Yeah. It sounded like it might have been pulled or pulled by something.
We also know that who we think is the main perpetrator, or at least the orchestrator, at the leaky tap, is a man, probably human, who is bald and eyes like fire.
Sounds like a cleric or a wizard. That's not good. Do you have any other information? Where they're going? Like,
Well, the papers.
Unfortunately, the only thing that we have are these ciphered papers.
do you offer them to her?
No.
Do I have a
But-
like proper identification of that one person, or?
I would say you would know that they would look elven. Their skin was dark, almost bluish. A drow, a dark elf. A female, but they kept the lower half of their face from the nose down covered. You didn't get really strong details out of them.
So there was this female dark elf I spotted down there. Fortunately, I avoided detection, but I couldn't make out much more than that.
That's good. You said there's ciphered papers. Can I see them?
I have the papers, right? Right?
I think Jasper has the papers.
Yeah.
Loon, yeah.
You said,
And Eliana looks at Jasper.
well, Loon said that she knew someone who may be able to decipher it. Sorry.
I get it. I get that confused as well. Loon's very pretty. Like, insultingly pretty. Being pretty is my job,
Loon's a looker.
and I am insulted.
Yeah.
Eliana trails off. I know a few ciphers, a couple codes.
Jasper looks to Loon for approval because she's not sure whether to trust Ilyana.
Of course. No worries.
Okay, so Jasper hands over the papers.
She takes it, walks up to one of the empty tables, puts them down, reaches into her pocket, pulls out another sheet of parchment, and a piece of charcoal that's sharpened to a point, a pencil. And it's a long process, but she doesn't start at the beginning, starts at the middle, working her way up, and then back around again from the bottom, back to the middle. She begins to transcribe each of these letters. It takes about an hour, but each of them is done. And there are 5 letters in total. And they're dense communications. Somebody sent a letter to somebody who then replied on that same parchment back, and so and forth. But she sums up. It seems that they were smugglers. They accidentally discovered some kind of a secret passage, and they met somebody that offered them a deal. Apparently they immediately attacked. They didn't want to be discovered. And she's going from line to line, she's reading it very carefully. But whoever they discovered, this person, they were wearing a cloak and a mask. they immediately killed one of the ogres that was guarding them.
No.
Wait,
And the smugglers,
Oh, dead.
the smugglers parlayed. The person made a deal. They were looking for bodies, specific bodies, and they offered gold. Her eyes widen. A lot of gold.
Who was
And it
offering
looks
the
like-
gold?
They're just called the buyer. They never got a name. But somebody they'd found in the sewers?
Oh,
Yo. Are we gonna have to go into the labyrinth to find Chiron?
The rest of the
Aw.
communication is it's strange. The rest of this is communication informing like a superior or a boss or a mentor. The code is vague. But they found a source of revenue and they were told to cause as much trouble as possible and blame it on she stops. Somebody else. And the last of it is they were contacted again by the buyer for a final shipment. And if it was completed, they would provide them with a weapon. What the weapon is not described, but that's the gist of what I got. A lot of communications back and forth between whoever the smuggler was, and a contact in Southgate. VM.
Southgate, though. We know what location now.
That's not too surprising. The Covenant is based out of Southgate. I don't know who VM is. But they are apparently pulling the strings from outside the city. They were contacting... His name was... Donerick? He's the one in charge. In Redwater. The head of the Covenant, or at least their splinter cell. He's a mage, apparently.
oh. So wait, he's like the one that's main in charge of the entirety of Redwater.
Of Redwater, at least. He seems to be middle management.
Okay.
So it's a
Wait.
splinter cell.
She takes one of the pages, flips it over, holds it to one of the torches that's lighting up the tavern. And you can see, just barely, some of the letters show through the page more than the rest. And they form a very crude map.
Oh.
Oh!
huh?
It's gonna be for the sewers.
And Eliana puts the page down and says, I know where they're going. I can take you there.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
let's go.
We have to go now. I cannot let Chiron be hurt. I have a job.
Well, neither can we. Chiron's our homie!
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
let's get
That
Chiron.
was the homie.
Operation Save Chiron.
Good. She looks back to the bar. Donrel, my bag, now. And he reaches over the bar and under it, pulls out like it's almost like a duffel bag. It's a big leather bag that's filled to the brim. He tosses it to the table. She opens it up, and inside is studded leather armor, an immaculately made longbow, a quiver of arrows, and several bottles. And Ilyana immediately begins to strip naked and put on the leather armor.
Jeez.
Hold on.
Okay.
Too concerned with the job to worry about being embarrassed. But you can see she is in fabulous shape.
Of course.
Nice.
Like, 6-pack abs,
Yo.
just no body fat, but her back is covered in wide, deep scars.
Oh.
Oh.
Dozens of them. But she quickly covers it by putting on her leather armor. Grabs her bow, checks that it's taut, puts a quiver of arrows at her hip and a short sword at her other hip. Turns to the rest of you and says, "Can I trust you?"
Of course.
Yeah.
I can't be fully honest, but you can trust me too. I swear.
Jasper
Of
looks
course.
at Penelope.
Jasper. MILF hat Jasper.
Eh.
Make for me a charisma check with advantage.
What the
Just
shit?
a straight charisma check.
Oh
what?
boy.
You'll see.
All right. Jesus Christ. I'm just looking at Penelope to see if I should trust this bitch or not. What the fuck?
And Penelope is looking at you, and as you lock eyes,
Oh god. Okay, wait. Where's the charisma? There it is.
I don't know if you can do like straight charisma checks through your character sheet. You might have to roll it manually.
Oh really? Oh yeah, it's charisma save.
Charisma save also works. That's fine. A 5 though. Great job.
Ha!
It is
Oh,
advantage though,
What
right?
does that mean?
Technically, a charisma check should have been lower because clerics have proficiency in charisma saves. A charisma check is not with proficiency, so it should have been a maximum of 3.
Oh.
Oh, so I failed hard.
Like, way hard.
Oh,
You looked at Jasper.
no.
Jasper, you looked at Penelope, and she locks eyes with you, and there's a moment between the two of you. She's about to say something, and you see her eyes dart to Ilyana, and she bites her lip.
Oh no. this
Damn,
is
I
regret.
could have known
Eh.
something.
And she says, she flutters up to you, and whispers in your ear, "Please, Jasper, be careful. It's been a long time since I was glad to come to the human world.
Oh.
Aw.
I'm
I
crying.
wouldn't want to miss that."
I'm crying.
And she leans over and gives you a small peck on the cheek.
Even though I smell like garbage. Nice. Let's go. That's true love.
Even
right
though
there.
you smell like like, yeah,
That's true love right there. That's true love.
like,
Hey
you
man.
can see she wrinkles her nose, but she absolutely does it.
Oh.
Jasper has a moment of honesty, fam. Here we go. Here's my speech. Jasper looks into Penelope's eyes and says, "I won't fail you. I will return. And when I do, there's something really important I have to say.
Oh my god.
Oh!
She smiles a big smile and says, "Oh, and there's 2 or 3 important things I have to do."
Nani, the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it
She
at that.
winks.
I don't have anything.
She
to
winks
say.
and kisses you back on the other cheek, and flutters away. But Loon, as she flies past you, you can see the grin on her face almost immediately fades,
My god.
and her face is racked with worry.
Oh.
But her back is to the rest of you, and nobody but Loon sees it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
so sad. What the?
Penelope.
No, Penelope.
And at that, as Ilyana gears up, that is where we'll take our break. We're at the halfway point, everybody.
Let's go!
Bruh.
This is so good. Hell yeah.
It's so spicy out here, man.
I'm loving it.
I'm worried about Chiron.
Chiron! Yeah, my
Like,
homie.
we're going there tonight? It's that urgent? Like, bruh.
Hell yeah.
Chiron's literally become glue.
The glue that keeps us all together, bro. The glue.
Wait, I just realized that's why they needed the Chiron the most, because they need glue for the barrels. There we go.
You can buy horses, man. You can buy horses.
That's centaur glue.
Yeah, they need that centaur glue. That's the strongest one.
Why are you awful beepers? What the fuck?
No, because that's what I thought of too. I was like, why would they need a centaur? How's that gonna get in the barrel?
All right.
Glue.
We're cutting this off. We're going to bed. We're going to bed.
All right. I'll see you guys in like
We're
5
on
minutes.
break.
All right.
Oh, that was great.
It makes. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Ooms loves me.
Back to it. Hello.
I missed something. Okay. Hello, everybody. We are back. Everybody has had refreshments, had food, used the restroom, I hope. If not, too bad. We're getting right back into it.
Yeah, we had the synchronized pee.
Yeah, we did. We did great.
Yeah.
Loud.
So, as you open up the door to leave, you see immediately in front of you, waiting outside the door, a familiar face to exactly one of you, Namnessa.
Ah, it's here.
Oh man, Jenkins.
It takes you a minute to recognize him, because the last time you saw him, his beard and eyebrows were gone, and his hair was actively on fire. But he seems to have fixed that. As an elderly human wizard stands in front of you, surprised that the door opened just as he arrived, says, "Oh, yes, I had a breakthrough. I finished it early. Would you like the gauntlet now? Or are you busy? You look like you have things to do."
I jumped for joy. Yes. Can I have it back? Wide-eyed,
Yes.
like a child.
So he holds the gauntlet like a Fabergé egg, very carefully. And as he does, you can see that his hands, up until way past the wrists, are badly burned. Like, whatever it took to make this modification, involved quite a bit of fire. Maybe acid, probably both.
I
But-
take a look at the arms.
At his arms or at the gauntlet?
No, his arms.
Make an investigation check.
Hey, there.
Yeah, man. All right. It was definitely both a combination of fire and acid, and a little bit of lightning. it seems like he tested the device, and the test went well?
Oh yeah.
Question mark? It produced a lot of things, at the very least, and that's exciting.
I tilt my head in excitement. It looks like the test went well.
Oh yes. So, and he turns the gauntlet over, and at the very bottom, where it would be attached to your wrist, there was a new impression, and several cables have been rerouted to this small red crystal embedded at where the wrist would be. I have successfully managed to install a mana crystal as a secondary power source. Your ability to channel foreign magics should be increased. However, it would almost certainly bring with it a little bit of wild magic if you were to use the mana crystal.
Why?
Yes, wild magic. Chaos magic. It is. Only thing known about it is that it is unknowable. And it could have any number of effects. But that would be an addition to whatever spell you cast from the gauntlet. So, Namnessa, your Mizium apparatus has been successfully modified to be a Mizium Chaos Channeler. And what that does is, it works the exact same as normal. But whenever you want to activate the mana crystal, and this has been added to your journal, you can make the Arcana check to cast an unknown spell with advantage.
I'd say it's more like PC.
But whenever you activate the mana crystal, you trigger a wild magic surge, which is normally a sorcerer thing that is now a Namnessa thing, which has whenever it happens, one of 100 different effects can occur. Normally, yeah, that's also been added to your journal. Normally, wild magic has a bunch of sorcerer-specific abilities. I have modified and homebrewed it to be spellcaster generic, so it doesn't do things that would only help a sorcerer, because there are no sorcerers in the party. And I've also doubled the amount of effects it could possibly do, from 50 to 100. So, whenever you use the mana crystal, you roll a D100, and that additional effect will happen.
Ooh, this sounds like fun.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
We rockin' now.
If you like... and it will happen whether or not your Arcana check is successful. So if you try to cast a spell and fail, the wild magic will still happen. If you roll a 20 on the Arcana check, the wild magic is with advantage. And if you roll a 1, you roll twice, and I pick what happens.
Yeah,
That sounds terrifying.
it's truly fit.
It is the most chaotic piece of, oh my god, this is 2 pages long magic item I've ever conceived of. Have fun. But the old wizard hands it to you, explains what it does, is very proud, and asks you that if you ever find any strange, unusual effects, to let him know. He would like to hear about it.
Oh, gladly.
Yes, thank you. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I haven't slept in a few days. And he just falls over to his side.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
I guess we should get him a room.
Is he alive?
Thanks,
Um,
Nixie.
I turn around
Loon,
and
make a
and
medicine
I
check.
pick.
Oh.
You asked, man.
We do that.
He's actually dead.
How do we do?
Oh my god.
Is that an actual thing?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Where do I find that?
If you go to your character sheet, just click on the medicine skill.
Oh, true. Okay. Oh.
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 A second, hasn't loaded for me yet. Oh,
looks
so he's super old, but as
Oh,
far as you can
okay.
tell, he's not dead. Maybe you're not sure.
God. Jeez. Let's get him a room, just in case. I'm not
Yeah.
paying for it though, but you know.
I'll pay for it.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It's the least I can do.
Wow.
All right.
Good girl Nam Nessa out here.
As you're about to do that, Ilyana says, "No, just somebody. Hector, toss him in the back. Just throw him into a bed that's empty. I have shit to do. I cannot care about money right now."
Hey.
And the elder wizard Jimky is indeed tossed into a random ass bed.
Oh, Maggie,
and-
thank you.
Then Nessa, you have back your now improved, more random, also more powerful arcane gauntlet. Use it well. Use it irresponsibly, please.
Will do.
Excellent. So, as you make your ways outside, Ilyana directs you slightly north. She explains that the domain of the Lord of Water, who owns the sewers, is to the north, and she knows of several spaces north of the Scarlet Harlot where you can enter into them. As far as you can gather from the map, the location of the drop-off point is at the farthest, oldest place in the sewers. It would be underneath the Nobles District, but she can get you close enough. And rather than the labyrinthine twisting and turning that you would go to into the sewers, you have a pretty direct path north, skipping over a lot of mess, hopefully making up a lot of ground. Now,
Oh.
you do come eventually to a large grate situated between two brick buildings, which Ilyana informs you is the farthest safe entrance into the sewers that she knows about. She used to come this way often. She opens the grate, steps in, and drops down. What do you do?
Oh.
Air like looks at Jasper. Do you want me to carry you down?
Of course.
I hop down.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So, 1 second while I quickly get the space ready. Now, the sewers are dim, dirty, and foul. No matter where you step as you go down the ladder, the ladders themselves are encrusted with a crusty, then slimy substance. And the farther you go down, the worse it becomes. But as long as I did this properly, you should all be able to see this. Unless I definitely fucked it up.
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah,
anything.
there's nothing.
Eh?
Eh?
I see the map.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
We're in
yeah.
black. Yeah.
Wait a second. Roll20 recently updated how it does dark vision. And I'm gonna try to do this right. I apologize 1,000 times and 1,000 times more. Let me know if and when any of you can see. Because I changed 6 dozen things.
That's
Yeah, I
could
just see
a
myself in the middle of
bit.
nowhere.
I could see a bit, yeah.
I get stuff down here.
Yeah, I see this, and I see this.
And I can see Nessa, but not Jasper.
Oh,
or
I see me
Oh.
and Nessa.
Oh,
You
Yeah, I
have
only
you,
see
you
myself.
all have different dark visions, right?
Mm.
Which makes things different.
Oh,
By
okay.
that, I mean 2 of you do not have dark vision and would need to light a torch.
Okay. Yeah, so I see a lot. I see like all this. You can probably see on stream that I see a lot.
Ah,
Wait, I have the light ability.
you do.
Wait, I have dark vision too.
You do.
Hmm.
This should be working more than it is. I'm gonna give it 5 seconds to load. Nothing. Well, hell.
Roll 20, why have you forsaken us?
I
Why
mean,
have
right?
you
though?
forsaken me?
Huh?
You know, like what's it called? System of a Down.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No. I don't get it.
I'm confused. Like, oh my god. Like that was the reference. Really?
Niacide says clear chat logs and make sure mage's third dice are turned off.
I'm sorry, what?
Hang on, let me snapshot it.
I'm sorry, people.
Yeah, I posted it in player chat. I see Jasper now.
Yeah, I can see Jasper now too.
You should also be. Alright. So, alright, give me 5 minutes. I am going to mute myself, curse loudly, and try to fix this. Be right back.
All right.
How's everyone's Monday?
Amazing.
Hey. You still getting that editing and beep?
The what?
Or new editing for yourself? Yes?
Sorry, you're talking. I didn't understand what you said. You said I'm doing editing for myself.
Yo, Lobo,
Yeah.
what's up? Yeah, the chat doesn't seem to mind Maggie, so no sweat, no sweat.
But
Now,
yeah,
if
right
the
now,
chat minded, then we would have a problem.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'll be angry.
Angry. You don't want to
Yeah.
see angry beepers.
Yeah.
You see what he does
Yeah.
to those poor goblins.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
fucking took the. When V was like, let's take them down into the basement, I was like, really? You want to ruin their day? Those poor goblins?
I imagine seeing like something that's like, oh, you think, oh, it's not gonna go that fast as a giant robot starts like zooming after you. It like actually looks terrifying.
Actual major speed.
And I imagine like the ground was shaking. I imagine it was like slight rumble when he was running fast up the ladder. Then it got like more fast rumbling.
Do you want to rain boots redeem Muradin? I could do that, I guess, but like I don't know. I'd have to like, you know, get boots that fit my little feet,
Gotcha.
and I'd have to actually show my feet, which I don't usually.
I'll wait till they get to that
So?
spot, and then if we need to reset, well, reset. Hopefully Magus goes get it.
How did I turn that? I didn't mean to. Ah, that's it. Okay, glasses redeem over. No one cares anymore. It's all good. It's all good.
I almost have it for everybody but Jasper for some reason.
I'm just the problem child.
Jasper's
I
built
mean, a
Bill-
little bit.
Different. A little bit?
Okay.
What do you mean? What did I ever do?
You're a problem child. You ran it from home.
Your parents
Hey
are
guys,
worried
can you
today.
see that? All of you, shut up. Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
We got you.
I think I fixed it. Just to be sure, I'm going to take 6 seconds to do a bunch of things. Hopefully it doesn't ruin anything, but cool. Okay. I clicked a bunch of buttons. We're good. So,
Key.
you are all
Mm.
in the sewers. It is dark. It is grungy. And the slime isn't quite ankle deep, but it's close.
Ew.
Squish.
And Ilyana offers to lead. Now, although you guys are currently heading south, the structure of the sewers, their labyrinthine nature, it makes it so that you have to go south to go east to go north. If you went straight north, you'd hit a dead end and never get out. And so, Eliana moves forward and around the corner.
Oh.
Anybody who loses sight of her does not follow.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well,
Oh,
Error, you gotta go because Jasper's
Yeah.
on your shoulders.
Yeah, so Error's like decides to follow her.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that Error, since you don't have dark vision, do you light a torch?
Do I have a torch? No, I do not.
It should be in your explorer's pack. So you should have a couple of torches, like, as starting equipment, if you want to use them.
No, I think actually. Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. I'm going to remove your vision.
Don't worry, I got Jasper as my guide.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Light.
Oh no.
Okay.
What a pain in the ass.
Ever, you are effectively permanently under the blinded condition.
Oh, my lord.
But I will say that you see what Jasper sees so long as she tells you.
Okay. Error, turn the corner to the left.
And Error does exactly what Jasper says.
This is so
In
funny.
big metallic footsteps, splashing ooze and goo up, not quite to Jasper's feet, but close each time.
Oh god. I kind of lift my feet up a little bit so that they don't get splashed. This is exactly what I
Ilyana
was trying
makes-
to prevent.
Ilyana makes her way across a rickety wooden bridge. It just looks like two half-rotted planks of wood set across this particularly wide area of the sewers. Jasper and Error, you see that directly south is a very much cleaner, like it was recently swept and mopped, walkway. And while you ponder that, Namnesa and Loon, what do you guys do? Because each of you should have your visions should be unique to your own characters, so you only see what your characters see. Loon, you lost sight of Jasper at this point.
Oh shit.
Womp womp.
And I'd be like, where y'all at?
Yeah, so you where are you at? At.
I'm gonna just fuck. Okay. No answer. No answer. Okay.
There's no answer, but you hear Jasper say something along the lines of, "No, you robot, to the other left."
Okay, I'm gonna just try to travel to the sound of near where that voice. I'm gonna be very careful. Like, I don't want to fall into the shit and piss. So, I'm gonna be careful. Like,
Oh yeah,
Maybe you said
tapping
that.
my foot around.
No.
hell yeah. I mean, makes sense to me. Let me just reset Namnesa's sight so that Jasper can't see what Namnesa sees, and we're good. Okay. You can move wherever you want, Loon, and Namnesa.
Oh lord.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm over here.
You
Oh,
do
here she
eventually
comes.
find. It's not hard to find each other. It's not, although the place is confusing, it's not very large. But Ilyana moves across the rickety wooden planks to this side.
Oh no.
Could I?
It looks to be just two pieces of plywood put across a 10, 12, 15-foot gap.
Oh no, we're gonna fall.
I don't think that me
To the
and
south.
Error can do this by ourselves.
I
To
believe.
the
I
south
believe.
is a stone bridge leading to a much, much cleaner area, actually.
Someone just throw up in the music?
That's
Oh
what
my
it sounded
god.
Yes.
like.
Yeah, oh my god. I was like, what was that?
Somebody was like,
Yeah.
It was another giant rat vomiting until they died.
Oh
No.
This place is nasty, y'all.
no! So Ileana and Jasper and Air are way ahead, right?
You can move
Yeah.
down a couple more
I see
spaces. You'll see
Ileana
them.
over there. I point at Ileana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
need a hand to hold because it's fucking scary. So I'm gonna hold Nemesis' hand. Make sure she doesn't get lost.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's wholesome as fuck.
I ship it. Okay. So,
Oh.
Oh, well.
I'm
I
kidding. I'm
ship
kidding.
it. I ship it, he says.
Thanks.
So Jasper, where do you direct arrow to? The stone bridge or the wooden planks?
Jump, dumbass.
Error looks up a little bit. Jump where?
Across the gap.
Very well. And he's gonna wind up to jump. Do I have to roll for what do I roll for that?
I will say this is a standing long jump in not ideal conditions. You're starting from a slippery space and landing in a slippery space.
Mm-hmm.
Make an athletics check with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Believe.
We're gonna have
I
some.
believe in this. I believe in the robot.
Okay. Okay.
That's a roll
Okay.
again.
Okay. Yeah, again. And take the lower number.
No. Oh.
Beepers, I made you roll just to hurt you.
No.
8 was the lower. 8 was still a failure, and you took the lower number.
So sad.
I'm so sorry. Jasper, as Beepers leaps over and his ankles slip, and you're being carried by him, make a dexterity saving throw to not be dumped in the sewage.
Motherfucker. All right.
Or possibly not get crushed by a robot.
Motherfucker. I knew that was a bad idea. All right.
You did it, man.
He's listening.
Look. All I'm saying is that was the only way I would not have to put my feet on the ground. All right. You said dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw. So above your skills, just click on the dexterity.
And
Well, we take the first number.
no.
Jasper, I will give you one chance. You can either shove error into the sewage and land safely on the stone walkway, or land in the sewage yourself.
Oh, I'm definitely dumping error in there.
Amazing! So as you're about to fall, you reach forward, grab Era by the chin, pull yourself forward, tossing Era backwards, and you switch places. Era, you fall onto the shoddy wooden planks. They collapse, and you sink 5 feet into raw sewage.
Oh my god!
With a loud splash that covers the lower half of Jasper.
Oh,
Oh man, that's nasty.
Jasper's livid.
Aaron try. I'm guessing he obviously knows where Jasper. He looks at Jasper. I'm sorry. It was very slippery.
Jasper can't even say anything because she's so angry. She just goes, ugh, and she walks forward towards Eliana. Stops.
I whispered to Loon, what happened?
Nope. Wait, sorry, what you say?
I was whispering to Loon, what happened? Looks like someone took a dip. Or sounded like.
Yes, squelches forward in loud stomps. It's like.
Loon, what do you describe to Namnessa as to what just happened?
Oh, yeah, someone's going first. What it looks like. Yeah.
It is the water knife. I laugh.
Oh god.
So for the two of you, the wooden plank going across is broken.
Oh no.
You can either attempt to jump or walk across the stone pathway.
I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna walk across the stone.
Yeah, sure. So as you go across the stone, you notice that first off, it is much cleaner. Like somebody took a squeegee and just scraped all of the gunk and goo away. And there's a lot of gunk and goo. But if you want to, you can move your tokens down, cross this other bridge, and you'll meet up with Ilyana, Jasper, and Error.
Let's go.
Who's leading the way?
I'll lead the way for.
Awesome. So what happens is, Loon, as you're leading the way, you take a big step forward, trying to match pace with the others, and you walk into a... It's hard to describe. It's like you step into a space of the air that is heavy and thick. Yeah, now Nessa, you watch as Loon becomes almost translucent as they take one step forward.
See nothing.
I blink twice and try to grab your hand again. Is it fading out, or?
As Loon tries to put their hand outward, it stops short, as if there's an invisible barrier preventing them from moving forward.
Oh no.
Oh.
And a large 10-foot by 10-foot space all at once begins to shake and jiggle. Eyes adjust not just to the darkness, but to the strange, almost invisible form in front of you. You see that Loon has just walked directly into
Slime.
a large cuboid slime.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
God.
As you see that, you see wisps of smoke rise up from all around Loon's flesh as she is being dissolved.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You should have taken the feathery route.
As he is being dissolved, I'm so sorry. Roll initiative, everybody.
Oh no!
Why am I always dying?
I don't know, man. Why?
You always take the road less traveled, fam.
Hell yeah, Error.
Let's go.
7. Shit, alright. God damn, everybody.
We're gonna beat up this fly. Actually, I don't even think we're supposed to touch it.
You can. It's there. You're able to touch it.
Yeah, but it's gonna dissolve.
I mean, I don't recommend it, but you certainly can.
Can we eat? Can we eat it like Jello? It'll get rid of it.
Sure.
Some Jello thickeners. Oh.
Okay. Okay. Just a second, guys. That's hilarious.
A singular one.
Wow.
Wait, so when we attack this, will we still be hitting Loon?
That depends on a couple of things.
I'm done. It was nice doing it.
Don't
See.
don't worry about it.
Time to have an eating contest on the gelatin. Someone said.
All right, I should right, almost forgot. I need to roll for Ilyana, who also rolled well. Jesus God. Okay.
Let's go, gang.
We're gonna kick this slime's ass.
Yeah.
All right. So, with initiative put down, Error.
I don't know what to do, man.
You see, as now Nessa reaches for Loon, now Nessa's hands stop at some kind of a solid barrier that wasn't there earlier, and a previously almost invisible creature becomes semi-translucent, and you can see it in the exceptionally dim light. What do you do?
I don't know how to deal with a slime. It's gonna melt error.
Cool, man. So you run away. Got it.
No, I mean, okay, is Loon still sticking out? Or no?
Loon is entirely encased.
Oh.
So that's fun.
Okay. Okay, Error is gonna like try to. So can I just trudge through to get close to this right here? Like I'm not gonna touch above it right here.
You want to walk through the sewage?
Yeah.
The sewage is considered difficult terrain, so you would have half movement.
Oh.
So just keep that in mind. You would move half as far. So that would be 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. You'd be right there.
That's still like distance enough to the slime though, right?
To the slime, yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I'll walk through the sludge. Like Air just jumps down, and not like just jumps down like a plop, and then like walks through here, and
Sure. And you see Loon has their feet have left the stone floor, and they're floating inside the viscous acidic liquid of this creature.
Okay, I have a very dumb idea, but
Awesome.
I
love it.
Can I like just have Arrow just reach in there and just try to grab Loon out?
Absolutely.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Is that like a possible thing, or is you saying absolutely because I'll die? Absolutely.
You can absolutely try, and after you attempt, I will tell you if you succeed or fail.
Okay, what role is that? Strength?
I would need
Don't rip my arm out.
a
please.
straight strength check. It's not really an athletics thing. This is not something that you can train for. A straight strength check.
Oh man.
Wow.
I was
Let's
looking.
go.
I was looking for a 12. So I will allow you to pull Loon out. You will move 5 feet back and pull Loon 5 feet out of the creature. And Loon, you land. How tall are you, man?
I'm like, what? 5 foot something.
Also, I'm sorry for your hair, Loon. I pulled your hair while I pulled you out. I wanted to grab you whenever he saw freaking
Broken nose and bald.
My
So,
god. I'm just making yourself
Loon,
laugh.
I'll say you have like at most 6 inches that you're able to have yourself above the sewage. It's
Oh my
5
God.
feet deep.
You can always ask me to pick you up.
On your turn, so Era, that's your movement and your action. Are you gonna do anything with your bonus action?
Nope. I think I'm pretty good.
Awesome. Loon, you just got dumped 90% of your height into sewage.
Oh,
Your turn.
can I just get like out of this shit, please?
I mean, maybe.
Hey, can I like crawl over? I'm so sad right now. Over to like where just like the.
Yeah, you can crawl. You can hop onto Era's shoulders and leapfrog off of them. Absolutely.
Okay, I'd like to do that. Oh god, I'm
Amazing.
internally.
As you, I just need a quick acrobatics check.
Okay.
Let's go, Loon. Let's go. Big roll, big roll, big roll.
Loon, are you proficient in acrobatics?
I do have.
You do. Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you crit. All right.
Nice.
You reach your hands onto Era's shoulders, lift yourself up, and I'll say for that crit, you twirl yourself in just the right way that you splatter all the sewage that was on your body onto Error and nobody else.
Nice.
I imagine like Eric's just completely covered in sewage at this point. He's just a sewage monster now.
100%. And you land, you smell, you reek, but you're not dripping. That's something.
Yeah.
Let's say you have your action left. Do you want to do anything with it? Cast a spell or do anything else? Up to you.
I don't know.
Yeah, War on
I
the
think
Senses.
I don't really have any any spell. I feel like
Maybe
I could hurt this dude or whatever.
I mean, can we just leave the slime? It's not gonna move. I don't think.
Just make sure Namnesa doesn't get in.
Oh yeah, true.
I was gonna say Namnes is kind of in a bad spot right here.
Don't worry. I mean, next time I can
idea.
grab you.
I have an idea.
Loon, you do know the Vicious Mockery cantrip, so you could try that.
I could mock the jelly.
I mean, why not?
Oh my god, and it's gonna hurt the jelly. The jelly has feelings. Okay.
Ha, you're probably grape flavor. Everybody likes strawberry. You suck.
You're not
That's
genuinely
exactly what I would say.
Do you say that?
Yes, exactly.
Hell yeah.
Strawberry
Alright.
wins all the time.
Loon, what is your spell save difficulty class? What's your spell save DC?
Let me see.
Could be on top of your spell sheet on your character sheet.
13.
13. I rolled a -1.
Oh my god!
I crit fail and get negative. Fuck it. You deal double damage.
Oh my god.
I rolled negative. I mean, yeah, that's like that's a nega crit, right? That's super good. Holy shit. Okay. To roll double the damage for Vicious Mockery. To roll 2d4.
Woo!
Shit, alright. Good rolls. 6 damage.
Oh my god.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack. The cuboid jelly, it jiggles and shakes, and it seems to be much more unstable from your words. As in the dim light, you can see it is definitely more of a purplish tinge than blue. It is not like the fact that you called it out on being grape flavored.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
So it is Ilyana's turn.
The disrespect is strong.
I mean, it's super strong. Vicious Mockery might be my favorite cantrip. Or maybe my second favorite. It's... because you get to just diss on people. As a mechanic. What more could you want? It's Ilyana's turn. So... What is she gonna do? She will move 10 feet, no, 15 feet south, 20 feet, leaving the bridge open. She pulls out her longbow. She grips the bowstring of the longbow. And Loon and Jasper, you can see, because you're so close, that as she grips it with 2 fingers, drips of blood come from her fingertips and run down the length of the bowstring.
Oh.
As if the bowstring itself was sharp or serrated.
Ooh.
Oh god.
And as that happens, at the same time, a red mist appears around the cuboid slime. And just as it is about to grasp on to the slime, she lets go of the arrow and fires. Hitting.
Oh
does
my
not
god!
It does not have a good armor class. Dealing a total of 7 points of damage as the arrow hits the cube. But as it does so, that red mist surrounding it seems to brighten and flare up and charge as bits of the slime is eaten away from beneath itself.
Holy cow!
But after she does so, she begins to pant, as if whatever she did winded her. But that is her turn. Jasper, you're up.
Alrighty, Jasper is going to cast a spell.
Oh,
Oh.
Jasper is going to cast Toll the Dead.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a spell save DC of 13. I need to make a wisdom save. Did you know that creatures without brains are not wise?
I did not know that, but yeah. So my spell
Makes
save
sense,
DC
right?
is 13.
I get a 12. Damn.
Ooh.
Roll me a d12 damage. God damn.
Is it plus anything?
No.
Okay. Oh my god!
Literally
Fuck me.
exploded!
Holy shit!
God damn. All right.
Is it dead?
Not yet, but it is starting to. Its form begins to quake and flatten, like it's having trouble keeping its own mass upright. It's bloodied.
The chat is Craigasming.
My god, that is so good.
I know. Wow.
I love Toll the Dead. So as I believe you said before, you have like a small bell that you chime like you would when you're calling a servant forth, and that ding 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 ding. For everybody else, it just seems like a nice bronze melody. But as each ding 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 hits this giant creature, it recoils and retches as if it was punched like physically in the face each time you ring that bell. It is terribly injured by that. God damn.
Let's go.
You have movement
go.
left. You want to use it?
I'm going to move up to where Ilyana is. And that's the end of my turn.
Makes sense.
Good.
Give me a quick second. Namnessa, I apologize 1,000 times. I skipped you in initiative. What do you want to do?
I'm not gonna take the risk, so I'm gonna end this thing and throw a chromatic fire orb at it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh,
Damn. All right.
End it.
So as you take your diamond and place it as a focusing point in a slot in your gauntlet, to channel fire. Do I have a dex save?
God.
Oh god, it's a spell attack? Oh shit. Alright, that hits 100%. Roll 3d8 damage. Fire. Shit, man.
Smoking.
As the diamond rotates around your gauntlet, a gout of fire spinning hits the creature again and again and again and again. The front side of it is burned away, falls apart. Almost, it's like the fire is like the front side of it is like a scab that just slows off, leaving a little bit less of a slime afterwards. It is positively grotesque. You have movement if you want to use it.
I'm gonna. I'll cross. No, I'll step back one.
All right. So, good news, bad news. Good news, the gelatinous cube is almost dead.
Hmm.
The bad news, it's going to attack you.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I rolled an 8. Yeah, versus your armor class. I missed, right?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm not gonna lie though, this slime is not that threatening, I'm gonna be honest. It was scary at first.
As a bit of its front half mushes into a cylindrical pseudopod that reaches out towards you, you manage to dodge out of the way, and it reverts back into its original shape. It's the slime's turn. And it will move its full movement of 10 feet into the sewage, drop down beneath it, and it is totally obscured and hidden. The sewage is opaque. You can't see through it. And the slime has just dived into the sewage. Error. It is your turn. What do you do?
Everyone has like all these like range abilities and I'm the one that has to swing at it. Can I? I'm just gonna whack it. I'm just gonna whack it with my warhammer.
Okay, you cannot see it, so you attack with disadvantage.
Oh, I thought I could see it because it's on the light right here.
No. So, sorry. That's where it dropped, but it is beneath the level of the sewage, which is an opaque liquid, and you cannot see it.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, I'm just gonna whack it.
So, make an attack roll with disadvantage.
What do I roll again? I'm sorry.
Are you raging?
Yeah, I'm raging, actually, yeah.
So if you're gonna use your bonus action to rage, roll a d20 plus 5.
They roll again, though. I'm sad.
You crit. That's a hit. You roll double damage.
Oh!
You're raging, so roll
That's part
2d8 plus 5 damage.
Oh my god!
So as the gelatinous cube it slowly shoves itself into the sewage, attempting to escape from you, Error brings its warhammer up, slams it into the water, splashing sewage everywhere on everybody but Jasper and Nessa.
Yes.
Oh, goodbye, Ileana.
And you feel, only a few inches after you hit the water, a hard impact. And you carry your way through it, cutting your way through it with a blunt object. You split this slime in half, and it makes no noise, but you feel that around your clutched hammer, you are deeply within this slime, and if you can feel it try to attach itself around you and wrap around you, but the damage is too great. It's unable to hold its form, and it dissipates. The sewage bubbles and hisses. It's a slime.
Let's go!
Dissipates into the sewage and is killed.
Let's
Yay! We
That's a
did
good crit, man.
it!
Hey. That was a lot of HP, though.
It had a good amount of HP. Yeah.
We were rolling really well, though. It felt like it was getting just chopped up. The giant eggs!
The giant X. So, Ileana takes the arrow in her longbow, puts it back into her quiver, and says, "We're almost there. Let's hurry. There's worse things than slimes in these sewers. We shouldn't dally."
Worse?
She looks to Aaron and says, "There are... I don't know what is worse. The ROUSs or the SOUSs."
Sus?
Sussy Baka?
Oh.
Um,
I thought of sus.
Among
You thought of
Us!
it and was incorrect.
I didn't even say that in character, but... Wait. Yo, just
And-
keep going. My brain's dying.
She moves to the right, to the east and south,
Oh shoot.
out of sight.
Oh shoot, no! Can I follow? Can I follow? Hello?
I guess I'll walk to the bridge.
You walk to the
Oh.
bridge?
Hello? Hello?
Alright.
Ah,
No, Nessa,
can't
make a
hear me
dexterity saving
anymore.
throw.
That's the problem.
Oh.
Hello, hello, hello? 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 Oh my god, my headset's not working. Hold on.
Hey,
Good news, bad news. Good news, nothing monstrous comes out of the sewage to kill you. Bad news, you trip in a rock, faceplant, and your robes are just covered in gunk.
Oh.
Everyone's getting goopy.
Sorry, I wanted to follow Ileana there, but my headset wasn't working in Discord for some reason. But yeah, I want to
Oh,
follow.
okay.
Okay, you follow Ileana, and she, as she rounds the corner, she waits for everybody else to catch up.
Okie dokie.
And as you all do, no other checks, no other monsters, but you see that Ileana takes you to an area of the sewers that is crumbling, in disrepair. The water flow is stronger here, and you're walking against it in a continuously narrowing walkway that is against the water.
Ugh.
It's not long until you have to keep your backs against the wall. in order to actually have a foothold.
Jesus.
And the water becomes stronger and clearer. And this is not just the flow of a sewer, but rather the flow of a river. And you're not walking along a stone brick walkway with your backs to a wall, but you're walking along a naturally formed ridge, and your backs to a naturally formed cave. You have gone beyond the sewers, beyond constructed civilization. The air smells clean, incredibly clean, like strangely, almost unnaturally clean and fresh. Like you just got a fresh air freshener into your car. Like that will mount afresh.
Huh.
And as the walkway goes from eastward to northeast to northern, it's a long walk, and Ilyana tells you as such. But is there anything that you want to say or do while you have the next hour, 2 hours of your back along the cave walls, marching your way northward?
I say we sing some campfire songs.
CAMPF.
If I already
Andrew
yes, so
Andy.
yeah.
I'm down.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Yes.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya. God damn it.
Oh yes.
That is the correct amount of upsetting and wholesome. Okay. I mean, right though? Like summer camp, Bible camp. It's both upsetting and wholesome to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do some shit. So you eventually come. The walkway along the riverside eventually diverges, going to the left and to the right again, until you're spending a good 30 minutes traveling through natural caverns, not touched by man, until you hear the roar of a strong river, fresh and clean. The sewer is well behind you at this point. And what you see, which I will show you in as soon as Roll20 loads, is a cavern that leads to close to the mouth of a river. But you can see as you go forward just a little bit, there's a natural break in the rock wall. An almost... Anyone who wants to can make an intelligence check.
Who's the smartest one in our group?
Nessa.
Yeah, probably Namnessa.
Hello.
Intelligente.
Intelligente.
That doesn't help me at all.
Oh.
I mean, you could have gotten worse.
Oh, man.
So there's that. But a 12 is enough to see that as you walk forward, Nanessa and Loon. Nanessa, you're sure that the break in the cavern wall is roughly ogre-shaped?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Like, as if
Oh.
somebody tripped and fell through the wall.
Oh, it's thumb. Thung wasn't a thumb. Thun. Thunk.
Thud.
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 Everything
You were
was-
close, though. You were close, though.
More than I remembered.
I look back at Loon. I think your friend's here. Or might be.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
Now, what you know, you can hear. You can't see around the corner, but you can hear whispering, for sure. And more faint than that, 2, 3 other voices, beyond walls, beyond doors, maybe. What do you want to do?
It's telling me to investigate.
We can like try to sneak over there, hide some, or like just to see what's going on.
I turn to everyone and tell them what I heard. So what are we doing?
How does everyone react?
Hello? Am I still here? Hello?
You're still
Yeah.
here.
No, I
we,
died.
we missed you for 10 seconds.
I am literally dead. I died.
Oh
All right. So Error is dead officially.
Wait, actually, I literally was dead for 10 seconds or whatever.
Yeah, you fell
I'm
through a
kidding.
hole.
Matchy's so sad. Wait,
I
actually,
just really try to get out of the hole.
wait, am I actually in a hole? Am I actually in a hole?
Yo, what's
no,
going on?
no.
Okay,
No.
Sorry,
Wait,
my internet
can
died
you-
really badly.
No. You're good. You're good. Y'all are safe. You haven't gone around the corner yet, but you can hear talking.
Oh. So everyone in this group here is talking, even does Ileana here talking too, or no?
She does. She
Okay.
draws her bow, knocks an arrow,
So let's
and looks
listen.
to you.
So
Let's
you want
listen. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Try to understand
I mean,
what's being said.
You hear. Oh God! I hope this is the last day I have to deal with this shit. I am knee deep in water. I haven't eaten a good solid meal in days. They're not paying me enough to sit here. Jesus God. Jesus, by the way, is a very popular saint of Torm.
ah, geez. You thought of everything.
But you hear not a familiar voice, but a familiar cadence, a familiar pitch, a goblin voice that is complaining quite loudly as it, and you can hear feet splashing in the water again and again as it is terribly upset at whatever predicament it is stuck in. But that being said, having reached the end of the sewers and that drop-off point, indeed, the starting point of the string of murders happening within Redwater, everybody levels up. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Hey!
I need
Does Naru level up?
Naru indeed levels up. They had
Hey.
a particularly trying time. They are very much experienced in what happened, and they will go into that next session.
Sweet.
So, to keep this a little bit organized, let's go with beepers. Roll HP for error. You roll a d12 plus your con score.
Okay.
So a d12 plus 4.
No, it's oh, that's pretty good.
That is fabulously good. So as you reach level 3, you gain 8 HP, and you will choose your barbarian subclass. You had about 2-3 hours between fighting the slime and coming to this space where you can decide, contemplate upon errors, identity, and goals, and how that will inform your subclass. And we will narrate that when it happens.
Let's go!
100%.
37 health, holy cow.
Yeah. So next, V.
Okie dokie, yeah.
Hell yeah. Bards have a D8, and you have a +2. So roll a +2 for V, for Loon, for your new HP score.
Okay, so RD8 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah. So because you ended the last session not at full health, what we'll do is that your HP will increase by this amount, and you'll gain whatever abilities that you need. So your max HP increases by 6, and whatever your subclass you want to choose is, we will work on that.
okay, sweet.
Next, we have Namnessa. Roll me
Okay.
a big, fat D6. The biggest of dice, +1.
Oh,
God
okay,
damn, you
so,
rolled max.
7.
All right.
Yeah.
+7. +7. Shit. All right.
Good lord.
And last we have the Gothist, the Jasper. So clerics have a D8 for their HP, and you have a +1 to your Constitution. So roll me a D8 +1. That's how much your HP increases by.
Let's go.
Woo!
Hell yeah!
Everyone's being tanky today.
Yeah.
No kidding. That's almost upsetting, actually.
Oh.
And
Ooh, we got
when
20.
Naru comes back, Naru will roll for Chiron's next level. For the spellcasters, the cleric, the wizard, and the bard, at level 3, you gain access to second level spells, and you gain new and more spell slots. So look at that carefully. In the 2-ish, 3-ish hours that took you to travel to this location, where we'll open up the next session, you can have prepared those new spells and spell slots. Anything that you spent tonight is still gone, but anything new that you gained is still there.
Okay.
So, like, Namnessa, you cast Chromatic Orb and Thunder Wave. Those spell slots are still gone, but any new spell slots that you gain will be added to what you have.
Oh, okay. So it will still leave me at 3.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the next handful of days. But I will end on this.
Woo!
As you round the corner, Error and Jasper,
Oh.
you hear, both of you, not with your ears, but you can hear it inside of your chest. A loud, guttural scream.
Oh God.
Again, you feel that in your heart. And that is where we will end the session for tonight.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Oh gosh.
I am so pleased.
Oh.
The closer we get to October, the spookier shit will become. And I am very happy about it.
Let's go.
Happy Halloween.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. All right. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody. See you next week.